a shift has been sitting on this. No, look at it. I want to say first of all, Manny Pacquiao's now stepping up. I've gained the weight back because he's not trying to make the weight, or he's not trying to fight or anything. So I tried to do it for charity for Zigores. I was willing to step in the ring to fight Manny, but he has no intentions of fighting or doing anything of that nature. So he wants to do something else to raise money. They didn't even respond back, but they're gonna do something else, I guess, to raise awareness for Zigores. But that's on them. But they didn't even get back in contact with me. How disrespectful is that? That's one. And here's another thing that gets my attention. The fact that they didn't even try to get in contact with me. Oh, that's just crazy. They had numerous people. They didn't get in contact with them either. Manny had no plans of getting in the ring with me. I think he could have probably done a little something, but maybe he saw something in me he feared. He probably knew that I wasn't going to take it light on him. And, I didn't even put out my workout videos and showed him out what I was working on. I got the step back right hand that I'm waiting on. It's got Manny hand written all over it. See, he's got Manny hand written all over that. Look at the size of that fist. Man, fast as Manny too. So he's been laid out. They had to come pick him up. See, y'all on the delay. I already moved my hands like 16,000 times. Y'all on the tape delay. That's how fast it is. And as of right now, I'm going to answer the hate mail. Big whoop, right? Alright. Hate mail number 1. There we go. Okay. I've seen y'all on Boxing Socialist, and you and the Boxing Socialists are now biased. First it used to be you, now you've corrupted the Boxing Socialist. First he didn't used to be so biased, now I watch his videos and he's just biased just like you. The reason why I stopped is because I can't. It's not that I can't read. I try to edit out all the unnecessary profanity that's in these notes. So if it sounds like it's all broken up, because I'm really just replacing words or just skipping over. But to answer your question, we're not biased. I have a great article on Jenny Pacquiao, not Jenny, Jinky Pacquiao and the Pacquiao family. I just wrote it one too long ago. A lot of people liked it and said, I can't believe you did this. You need to do more stuff like this. And if you didn't get to read it, I'll put it here in the links. Right, over here. Okay, I'll put it over there. So you get to see it. So you click it, enjoy it, read it, tell me what you think. But it's about Jinky, because you never really hear nothing about Jinky. So, we'll go from there. Well, Sean isn't, I can't speak for Sean, but I probably can, but he's not biased. He really, trust me, is more of just a boxing fan than anything else. He trains, he lives the sport, he fought for the Olympic trials. What did he hate Manny for? He just want to see the guy take the test, and if somebody don't take the test, you automatically think something's wrong. It's just natural to think that way. Moving right along from there, we go on to the next question. Gotta make these kind of short. It's gonna be hell of an edit. Oh yeah. What do you have against what do you say? What do you got against Bernard Hopkins? I don't have nothing against Bernard Hopkins. Bernard Hopkins attacked Donovan McNabb, who's my cousin. So that's probably the only thing I do have against Bernard Hopkins. But I never liked him before he even did that. People say it's because he beat my fighter Trinidad. Well, it's not really about that. It's just the guy was a piece of crap. Even leading up to it, I know it's promotion. I know it's just him being Bernard, but I just don't like his attitude. So on that note, as far as his dedication and work ethic is immaculate, but other than that, I don't deal with Bernard Hopkins. Plus, he's not impressive to me. But that's another story. Oh, this ain't a. I love Boxing Socialists. I love what y'all do. Keep it up, y'all smashing. Fight Hype, Boxing Scene, Eastside, all them other boxing websites they can shut down. Boxing Socialists, y'all give me all the updates quick and fast. But let me just say this: we're not crushing Fight Hype. We're not crushing Boxing Scene. We're not crushing any of them. So I thank you for your enthusiasm, and I'm glad that you like the site, but it's not crushing those guys. And there is no beef because somebody else asked me, y'all replaced Fight Hype, and I'm canceling my subscription. Don't cancel your subscription. Why would you cancel your subscription to Fight Hype and Boxing Scene for? That's senseless. And look, you get exclusives from Fight Hype, you get exclusives from Boxing Scene, you get some exclusives from Boxing Socialists, you get some exclusives that come on Fight News, you get exclusives from all over. Why would you close your door to information? If you come on Boxing Socialists, you see the RSS feed for Boxing Scene, Fight Hype, and all the other top boxing websites on there, so you can have the information as quickly as humanly possible. As soon as it comes up, boom, you got the information right there at your fingertip. So, that's what it is. So don't hate boxing websites. People got to stop that. Boxing websites, stop hating on other boxing websites. It makes you look retarded because you're hating on boxing. Oh, and here's why do you always gotta bash Manny Pacquiao? Why every video you make is a Pacquiao bashing video? That's why I don't take you serious, because you won't give the man his credit. He worked hard. He's passed every drug test he's taken, and you won't give him any credit for beating the same guys, but you'll give Floyd credit for beating the. Okay, you see where that's going. It's longer than that, but let me ask what he's trying to say. The reason I bash Manny Pacquiao so much is because Manny Pacquiao made it that way. He wouldn't take a drug test that was simple, and he's lying to the public and telling us he's clean, and he's fighting guys who are drained, half dead. Now, for the average person who don't understand anything, all they see is just like a poker game. When the average Joe comes play poker, he just sees the cards. The poker player sees the table, he sees the players, he sees the movement, he sees the expressions. He could read the table. And that's how I am as a boxing fan. I can read all of this and can tell that it's airbrush bullshit. And you're not going to sell me airbrush bullshit and tell me that it's not. And then when the results come out, you mean you want me to give Manny Pacquiao credit for beating Kalati? You want me to give him credit for beating Margarito? You want me to give him credit for beating Shane Mosley? Do you really? Are you going to compare the Shane Mosley fight to when he fought Floyd? Do you want to do that? Have they came out with the numbers for the pay-per-view? That fight been over for 3 weeks and they still ain't came out with the pay-per-view numbers? We still waiting. So, to top that all off, we'll give Manny Pacquiao the please take the test. If you don't, you then. That's how I feel about Manny Pacquiao. Now, moving on to the next question. That's the thing. I don't hate the guy. It's the fans. And they're not even fans of Manny Pacquiao, because y'all know nothing about Manny Pacquiao. A Pacquiao fan knows almost nothing about him. I know more about Manny Pacquiao than you do. You know why? Because I've been watching his career before the Oscar De La Hoya fight. Before he fought David Diaz. Back when he fought the Barrera fights. I watched them live. I didn't go on YouTube and try to backtrack to watch and catch up I already knew him. I already knew his limitations. I already knew how far he could go. And he's got a lot of heart, but he's not a talented fighter as far as skill wise. He's not. And Freddie Roach has basically taught him just basics to try to help what already he has built into him already. Because it's hard to change Manny Pacquiao from what he already is. So he just tried to work with what he had fundamentally. And it'll beat a couple of these other guys, especially if you add attributes to it. But that's another story. This has turned into a long ass video. I'll answer some more of these questions later. Peace. I'm out.